Tea!
Thanks. Won't be long.
I want you to be my wife.
There's nothing wrong with your timing. Nothing at all.
Then marry me. See you later at the garage.
Well, there's some end of term thing at school. I might be tied up.
Okay. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
You blew it, didn't you? I told you it's the wrong time to ask. Now just back off and give us some time and space.
But keep on hanging in there.
I'm being serious.
How did you get to know everything there is to know?
By learning and listening, being sensitive to another person's needs.
Ask a daft question.
You're early? Who are you? I'm always early. First time of the day, Matins. Calm and quiet before the storm.
Before it goes cold.
Thanks.
I'm off now. About last night. What I said. Forget it. I meant it. But forget it for now.
You just caught me by surprise, love. That's all.
Anyway.
This is the big one, isn't it? Yeah, every so often there's one where there's more at stake than failing to come up to spec. A test run that dries the mouth and leaves the smell of burning flesh in the vapors. Somewhere up there, where the deals are done, somebody wins or loses. The career is made or ruined by the figures on the dials. Oh, I read the tea leaves as well.
Look, I'm... Two o'clock!
2 o'clock! Oh, I need it now!
Well, it's 2 o'clock. And don't turn that bloody thing on again. I'm sorry, mate.
Hold at 70.
Holding at that performance level. What's the problem?
Turbine flutter showing up on the strain gauge, open to 75.
Accelerating to 75%. What's happening?
No good, Barry. We're exceeding stress limits on the turbine blades.
Closing throttle to flight idle.
We'll run it again next week.
We have planes grounded.
We'll try again next week. What do you say, Martin?
Florida, Toronto, Montreal.
What do you say?
Sure, next week.
Ed,
Florida to Toronto. Fine spread, eh?
next week.
How about being realistic? The turbine blades are still cracking. There's nothing wrong with the material. It's a design fault.
It's a question of development, Ed.
Development, my ass. We've got planes grounded all over North America. We can't operate them on a 100-hour inspection cycle while you play with your set squares. Sure, run it again. Next week, next year. Very stiff upper lip.
Why did you come here?
We came here because you promised to deliver the goods.
You came because we have the best engines, the best designs, the best people, and the best prices.
We bought a paper engine, paper promises, paper people.
I'm proud of this engine. I'm proud of the people who make it. Designed and developed in 5 years, way ahead of its time, and the competition, and all we've had from you is backbiting and obstruction. The truth is, Ed, your company's never led the field before. You've always bought tried and tested power units, played safe, made a little bread, good housekeeping in, small time, back number. And then somebody gets ambitious. And where do they come to? Here, of course. But your company hasn't got the stuff to stick with us, Ed. And there's a down market, up-country hick like you to tell us.
Martin, we're in business. We aim to stay in business. I don't know what you're about here. State-of-the-art engineering. All we want is an engine that performs to contract, gives no trouble, and makes us money.
Oh, that's right, Ed. Absolutely right.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's not all about money. It's about ambition and imagination and progress.
And meeting your legal obligations. From today, we give no allowance for the increase in aircraft weight. You pay the full penalty for the shortfall in performance, as agreed. Second, new engine deliveries will only be accepted with redesigned HP compressors. And finally, gentlemen, we cancel all options to buy further units thereafter.
Morning.
Are you buying or selling?
Neither.
In this life, my friend, you do one thing or the other. Selling.
That's not a compliment, I gather.
What do you want?
To talk. You've been father to my children for 5 years, Doc. We've never even shared a drink.
Oh, there's a strange thing.
Yes, I've kept away. I didn't want you to feel you were being watched.
Thank you.
It wasn't easy. The kids are fine. They've turned out just fine. What can I say that doesn't sound patronizing?
Nothing.
I'm grateful nonetheless.
You've got nothing to be grateful for. They've given me everything, Diane and the kids. It's me that's benefited. You that lost out.
She spent the night with me. She still loves me.
Yeah, it is very lovely. Yes. I was getting signed up. You'll find way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Why sorry?
You must be angry. I understand that.
Understand this. I don't want your sympathy. I don't buy that line.
She still loves me.
So what does it matter? I've asked her to marry me.
And?
We'll manage, thank you.
Wedding present?
We'll manage. Don't mistake me for a gentleman. If you came here expecting me to back off, forget it. You kept away, and what happened? Did you get bored with your latest bit of stuff? Or did she throw the towel in this time? And then what happened? You look in the mirror and spot the grey flecks and the worry lines and panic. You made your choice.
We'll see. Matthew loves this place, doesn't he? Talks of anything else.
You'll grow out of it.
Maybe. I think you should hang on to this just in case. When this place folds, he won't think much of either of us, will he?
On the door, it says salesman by appointment only. This time you've been lucky.
I'll remember next time.
There won't be a next time.
I think Diane should decide.
I think she already has.
Matthew Daniels.
The chairman called me this morning. You've seen the share price. The institutional investors have demanded resignations.
Oh?
You and me.
Really?
The chairman thinks he'll settle for one. The board is in a delicate state of balance, Martin. Financial men on the one hand, engineers on the other. If I resigned, the balance would shift towards Dearman. Even if you became MD, you would be there. On the other hand, if you resigned, as existing MD, I would have a deciding hand in your replacement, and the balance would be maintained.
And me?
You go to ground as Director of Manufacturing Scotland. A 1-2 year appointment, shooting, fishing, wad flinger too. Come back when it's all blown over.
Very neat.
We don't have that many options. We're in a corner with Dearman holding us both by the ghoulies.
Wrong, Gil. He's holding you. I had dinner with Dearman. He told me his plans for you.
Interesting. And did you join the hanging party?
I listened.
I'm sure.
He wants me to step up when you go.
Steady. Dearman's had a disappointment. During the meeting with the chairman, he accused me of giving unconditional guarantees to Gutman. The chairman didn't like it. Neither did the bank. They thought it was silly, slapdash, sloppy.
No way we could slow down the program to your speed.
All right, but you stretched the plane, Ed. Gave us more weight, a bit more drag. That's okay. We can cope.
What about the turbine blade trouble?
That's teething problems. It's not a birth defect.
And promises? You gonna give me some more promises?
Things are in the file, Ed.
Guaranteed? Unconditionally?
Guaranteed.
He who takes the minutes rules the day. Go north and toughen up.
I was wondering when you'd use that toy.
You knew about this?
No, for months about your Mickey Mouse recorder. I hear it whirring away in the drawer. And you grinning all over your face like the boy with the best conker.
Then why?
I thought the lads would make it work.
Really?
They always have.
In time, yes. But why take the risk with your name so nearly on that door? Try me.
I could have pulled the plug on you any time, Gil. Then I realized I couldn't match your commitment.
True.
I don't have the cunning, the duplicity to step into your shoes. The bone-headed stubbornness in the face of sound logic, the facility for juggling with the truth.
You're too modest by half.
No. I don't have what it takes to succeed.
What are you up to?
I'm not sure. Thinking of going to the States. Warren Krantz has asked me to join him in setting up a small place. We've got a lot of contacts. Could work well. New venture with new people.
Warren Krantz. Well, well. Two dropouts together, eh? Doing their own little thing. You'll be going by painted wagon, I assume. Buckets hanging from the tailboard. Ex-wife in tow. You're in a blue funk, do you know that? A blue menopausal funk. There's a fight going on here, and you're turning your back on it, on all this, on me, and for what? To play building blocks with Warren Krantz. Stick it out and you can have it all. Isn't that what you want?
Sorry, Gil, no. I don't want it. Enough.
Wish me luck.
You've resigned.
Today.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to the States to start up a business. I've booked a flight for 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 2 seats. I want you to see the place. What do you say?
Martin.
Say yes, Diane. Say yes.
Martin, I can't. It's impossible.
Impossible? Again?
I can't, Martin.
I love you, Diane. Nothing's impossible. I'm making a new start, and I want you to be with me. We can be happy, I know it. Talk to the children. Let them decide if they want to come with us or stay. They're independent people now. We can make it work this time. A second chance. Take it. Be there. Love you.
Thought I was going to make it to the top.
Sorry. I've been a big disappointment.
Yes.
My successor would be a very nice man. It's in the job description. We'll be bossing him around in no time. He said I'd never been.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Supposing she doesn't want to go.
Then I go alone.
I'm free.
Wouldn't Ted rather object?
I suppose he might, but I'd have a dozen clean shirts start on him before he noticed something was missing.
Ah, yes.
Cooking and washing, that's all I do for Ted now, nothing important. I've been keeping myself nice for you. Say this is a joke.
No joke.
A mistake.
Ah. A mistake, possibly. I'll miss you, Madge.
I never cry, you know. I never, ever cry.
Well, that's good, because it increases me. And it doesn't change things much, does it?
Change isn't nothing. You're absolutely right, dear.
Yeah, never mind.
Luckily, I'm not prone to it. Some people are. And then it becomes quite embarrassing for everyone concerned.
Come on. You all right?
Not quite.
No.
I cashed the check.
Good.
Didn't feel good.
No.
No choice.
Then don't worry about it.
No choice, no problem? We've got a contract to maintain a fleet of vans.
Sounds promising.
Change of luck. Anything wrong?
You're a lovely man, Donald.
Tell me. What's wrong?
Everything. And nothing.
I love
you. No.
Still awake. Have you talked to Dawn?
No.
Matthew and me will be all right if you decide to go.
Wouldn't you come with me?
I have a life of my own here.
But I'd miss you. I'd want you to be with me.
I would visit, long holidays, and you could come here. We're not children anymore, Mum.
Suppose Don didn't want to stay here.
He will.
I'm not sure.
He will. He's more my dad than the real one. You have to be true to your own feelings. Herman Goodchild says so. By trying not to hurt others, you hurt yourself.
Oh, I'm a good child. Don's asked me to marry him.
I know. Do you love him?
Yes.
Do you love Dad?
Yes. I love them both. I love you all. Don's a kind man. Kind and gentle. He needs me. Perhaps that's why I love him. When I'm with Don, I know I'm wanted. But what I have for your father is passion. Still surprising. Sudden. After all this time.
Be honest. How do you feel?
Frightened. I'm secure and important in this little place. But there's a big and, for me, unseen world. Promise me you will see some of it. Matthew, too. That's what I want most of all.
Forget everyone else, Mum. This is for you.
Come on, we're late! Come on! If you don't want to be late on your last day... Come on, you two. Come on, hurry up. All right?
Don, she's gone. We talked about it last night. She told me, Don. The 4 o'clock flight. She told me. Well, do something!
Do something? What, for God's sake?
Well, go and stop her. What else?
Look, I don't think that anything...
Don't think! Feel! Move!
Flight AF961 to Paris should proceed to lounge D. to New York. Passengers are requested to proceed to lounge D. Final call, any remaining passengers for flight GB175 to New York should proceed to gate 12 immediately.